Hello everyone, my name is Takaz, and today I will share with you about landing your first UI/UX job. Chapter 2: Basic of UI/UX Design. But first, if you are the guy come to my channel in the first time, I introduce myself. I do web app design, end-to-end product design for AI, Web3, SaaS, cloud, cyber security. Everything I say about will include design, product, and business. You can check my X profile or LinkedIn to know more. Okay, so get back to landing your first UI/UX job. Basic of UI/UX design. What's a user interface design? UI, the skin, stands for the user interface. UI is what you look and feel in any sort of visual elements and interaction design. UI is part of UX. A good user interface includes easy to reach on multiple devices. Font size should not be too small or too big. Good contrast help the user eye see content easily. Spacing between elements needs wide space to help the user eye rest while reading content on the website or mobile app. And so its elements feel unite, aesthetically pleasing and purposeful. Design consistency helps users understand the web and app easily while they are on the app or website. Use this button, App Shape, Stash button layout. You can check on read more. Size master balancing line length and font size in responsive web design. Okay, so you can check it. About the context checker, you will pick one color and one color background to check if the color is failed. It means that the contrast between your text and the background is not enough contrast, and it will make the user eye can see the content easily. Okay, make sure it will pass. About normal text, large text, and something you should read below to do the. You should read the explanation to know why they do it. Okay, for more detail. Takazcao, F-Sharp, and Z-Sharp. About typography, okay, we should have a Takazcao. The Takazcao it means all the tests. All the tests, yes, should have scale based on the number. Yes, alright, so I also give a link you can read detail to know more. F and Z button to create visual hierarchy in landing page design. To know how your eyes move. What is user interface experience design? UX, user experience. The skeleton means user experience. UX is how a user interacts with and experiences a product, system, or service. Good UX means it's helpful, usable, and desirable. UX include UI, UX designer make technology more accessible and enjoyable. The term user experience were coined in the 90s by Dan Naumann. A good user experience must design for usable, useful, equitable, and enjoyable. You can read more about UX laws and the term of user experience to know the history of the term UX, law of UX. Okay, I get the link so you can check it to know more about the rule. Psychology is helpful, and the difference between UI and UX design. The main difference between UI and UX lie their focus and user interaction. UI involve visual elements like menu bar, color, and typography, while UX center on the user journey through the product. Think of designing a house. UX is the foundation, providing trend and functionality. UI is the paint and furniture, enhancing beauty and improving the experience. Task and responsibility, what do they do? US will do user research, product structure, iterative testing, competitor analysis, customer analysis, information architecture, content development. UI focus on color theory, typography, design pattern, rendering and graphic development, user guide and storylines, interactive and animation, adaptation to all device screen size. So both of them should have empathy, collaboration, design thinking, prototyping, and design system skill. How do UX and UI work together? Although they are different, UX and UI rely on each other to set products look and how it works. When they work together, they bring out the best in each other and make a product shine. Imagine spending weeks building a beautiful website, and then user can figure out how to use it or find what they need. A ready interface doesn't help it if it's hard to use. User will just live in frustration. But a site with a great usability can still fail if the text is so fancy. User can read it. A good user experience needs to be matched with clear and readable visual. To build a user-friendly product, you need to balance functionality with look and make sure users interact with your product smoothly and happily. So why do companies often emphasize UX UI role together? Even though UX and UI design are different fields, you often see sharp as lumping them into one UX UI designer role. This happens partly because both fields are pretty new and tech specific, and not everyone outside of the design and tech circle gets their importance. Even as effective design is gaining more recognition, hiring managers and recruiters sometimes still think one person can do both UX and UI, which led to the Takaz on job ads. But some companies do look for designers who are skilled in both or who know a bit about it alongside their main expertise. To really get what a job is about, you need to look past the title, check out the skill, task, and responsibility in the listing. Companies often combine UX UI roles to streamline design processes and increase collaboration, given how interconnected the roles are. When UX and UI designers team up, they bring their unique skills together to create design that are cohesive and impactful, making sure the user experience matches perfectly with the visual interface. Set it up. If you see this video is helpful, please share it to your friend, and your feedback is matter. I love to hear what you think about this ebook. Reply to Takaz at takazcao.com. Tag me on X or LinkedIn with your thought and suggestion. Your input help me make ebook better for everyone. You can check planUIUXshop.com to know more about the ebook. planUIUXshop.com. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.